Hi, this is Miranda from My Scrappy Life and welcome back to my channel. This is another process video for Off the Board where we do something from our Pinterest and we find one to do, and I decided to do a sketch, or not a sketch, a layout like this, and I'm scrap lifting. This one's from Cocoa Vanilla. It's Mandy. I will link it down below, obviously, for everybody to have. It is Mandy Melville, and I pretty much follow this really closely. Now, quite a bit of the very first beginning of July's videos are all going to be while I was scrapbooking and having some time away from the house at friend's house or at Fran's house. So I was at Fran's over the past weekend and I was able to film 5 layouts, which I will tell you that is the most I've ever filmed that I can remember anyway. Now, I could be completely wrong, but I think that was the most I've ever filmed at being at somebody's house. Like, normally I can maybe get like 2 done. And but this time I really knocked it out of the park and got quite a bit done. And so I was pretty ecstatic for that. So here I am following it pretty much to the T. The photos you can see are the donuts. These were the trip that I took to, it was like a quick overnight trip. It was in 2019 and it was when I just found out that I was going from kindergarten to 3rd grade. And at first I was supposed to be in, no, I'll take that back. I was supposed to be in preschool. So my principal that I have now calls me and says, "Hey, I have this slot open for preschool. Would you be interested in that?" I'm like, okay, sure. Thinking to myself in my head, yikes, this is not the right grade for me, but you know what? It's the foot in the door. I will take it just so that I'm in, and then, you know, I can certainly move if I need to. And then I get a phone call from the district on a Thursday. I needed to start school a week later. And they said, by the way, Miss Webber, you can't do 3rd grade, but we have, at the same school, we have a 3rd grade position open. Would you like that one instead? I will contact the principal. And I was like, at this point, all I want is a career, and I'm going to start doing my degree and, you know, get that process started. You put me where you need me to. Well, that's where I went. And I've been in 3rd grade ever since. However, that changed my whole perspective of what I need to do for like decor and all that. So I had to take Kaylin up with me, and Kaylin and I we went up. I left as early on a Thursday as I could. Got up there, we went to IKEA, literally turned around and left the next day and came home because I had to go to IKEA. So it was a very, 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 very short turnaround. However, we were able to get in some donuts so I could be able to get home and get to my classroom that day and at least be able to put my stuff down. So these are the donuts that Amy, Elizabeth, Kaylin, and I had. And then I haven't scrapbooked all of those photos yet. I scrapbooked Amy and I, but I need to scrapbook Kaylin and Elizabeth's donuts and those photos. And then I'm done with this. No, and then I have to scrapbook the story behind this literally this one-day trip I have, where both of us, we went to Lakeshore and we went to IKEA, and the kids did fantastically fantastic. They were like, "Mom, this is insane. Why are we doing all of this?" And I said, "You just have to let us do." I told Kaylin, I said, "I've got to do this." I said, "Otherwise I won't be able to function in my classroom, at least just a little bit." And so that's what we did. And so she did really well and all that kind of stuff. So that's what this is. That's what this is about. Make sure that you go check down below of everything that is hopping along on this. Obviously, it is going to be in July here, where obviously this is what completely started the monthly off the board thing. And of course, Crystal is back to do 31 days of off the boardness. I am going to actually join in on Mondays because I realized that my whole Mondays are completely open. So I'm going to join all of the Mondays just to add something off the board to my repertoire. And then obviously we'll do Wednesday the 28th, which I'll join in on that one because that's the monthly one. Now, I am using the collection, Oh Happy Day from Simple Stories. Between what Erica gave me for her class and what I had in my stash, I still have quite a bit of this. So it works out perfect for the color tones and all of that jazz for this one. So that is why I'm using this collection. And I'm pretty close to the T of what this one is. I do obviously add some stuff because y'all know I can't just stick to one, you know, just completely to the, layout sketch that I always follow, but ultimately pretty close. I'm just adding some feathers here just to add a little bit of something there. I'm gluing down everything, and now I'm pretty much done, but I do add some other little bits and bobs to this. I go through and I wanted to add some of like the hearts and some of the other little things that come with this collection. Oh, I do add another flower because I was like, felt like that wasn't flowery enough up there in that corner. And of course, you know, I just add little bits and bobs here to get everything done. Obviously, let's see here. This is going up on Wednesday, so summer school has been done. I came back from France. Now it's just me being home. Kaylin going to daycare, so she gets used to being back. So sorry about that. I guess my computer's not liking the software today. I don't know what it is. But Kaylin has been out of daycare for a full year. She has been with me for the most part. So I've got her back into summer camp so that she can get used to being, you know, essentially gone from mom and dad from early in the morning until, you know, the evening time, because when Josh gets back, obviously she needs to be in daycare anyway because she'll be back at school full time. She was virtual the whole time. If you are new to my channel, my daughter was virtual and was at my school for most of the part, or half of the school year, and then the other half she was home with dad. So she has not been really truly at daycare or school full time 5 days a week since March 17th of 2020. So I need to get her back used to it again. She's kind of skeptical because she is very much wanting to still wear her mask and everything because she feels that she needs to be vaccinated first before it can come off. So we're working through that, and I'm excited for her to go. So for the month of July, it'll be school, gym, voiceovers, layouts, and getting back into my classroom because I can go back in as early as the 12th of July, and I will be there, and I will be blogging that, or vlogging that, so watch for my Insta stories. But the still shots are coming up. I hope that you are all staying safe. Have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye!